And I am here today on behalf of the universe, hosting Talking with Famous People with my friend Cameron in attendance.
Howdy.
And either he or I, if you are inclined to know what your soulmate looks like, maybe you've not met your soulmate yet, but you know who has met your soulmate? The mystical guides of the universe. And as a mystic, I have obviously access to these secret informations. What your soulmate looks like, what your soulmate's name is, etc. Hi, Cone Man. Are you here to know what your soulmate looks like? Would you like me or Cameron to draw your soulmate? All you need to do is tell me whether your soulmate is a man, a woman, or indeterminate. Those are your choices. And either I or Cameron will consult the mystical truths of the universe, the mysteries of the universe, and we will reveal to you what your soulmate looks like. So, Cone Man says he does want a soulmate, a woman. All right. Now, I think it's possible to show our powers that Cameron and I could independently draw your soulmate, and you'll see exactly the same picture probably because
Could be exactly the same.
we're both channeling the truths of the universe.
It could be proof of channeling, you know.
Good.
Could be the proof.
Yeah. Good morning, Strawberry. I'm going to tackle Cone Man's soulmate right now. But if you like your soulmate, after I do Cone Man's, I'll do yours, okay?
So I'm going to be doing micro pictures because we're going to run out of space. I'm going to turn one page into, let's say, 8 drawings. So there's going to be that much action. I can already tell. All right, Cone Man, you've got 1/8 of a paper here. Your soulmate.
Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm feeling the energies of the mysterious universe. Okay? And they're telling me exactly what Cone Man's soulmate looks like. I'm seeing her. I'm drawing her. And I'm also hearing the whispers of the universe telling me her name. Her name is Gladiola Worthington. And this is your soulmate. Right there, Cone Man. Gladiola Worthington. What you want to do is you want to travel around the world with this picture in hand. She does have actually 2 arms, but her other arm is in a sassy fashion. It's swinging behind her, see? I'm Gladiola Worthington. Okay, so she also has hairs on top of her head. I didn't mean to leave those off. She's not balding like that there. Yeah, she's cute. She's a hottie. Now, Strawberry, would you like your soulmate? And when Cameron's done drawing his versions of these, we can show you his as well, of course.
Yeah, I'll show you mine. I'm gonna cover up my personal information that Winston's mom's gonna remind me to cover up again. It's on my clipboard.
Yeah, Vidal Hobo, she is hot. So Strawberry, is your soulmate a male, a female, or indeterminate? Those are your 3 choices. I need to know which of those 3 choices before I can draw your soulmate.
right, Cone Man. For you and all the folks at home, this is a cone babe. All right, she's on the cone truck. You can see piles of cones there. They're driving by to pick up the cones. She's picking up cones. She's got some cool hair. There you go. The cone babe, just for you.
Okay, Strawberry, I'm seeing the vision of your soulmate in my eyes of my mind. He's pretty muscly. I'm impressed by how muscly your soulmate is, Strawberry.
All right, so Strawberry is the next person taking it seriously enough to say yes, please.
Oh, I mean, who wouldn't take it seriously?
Strawberry. Well, somebody named some other person wanted naked pictures or something, so that's not too serious.
Well, I mean, you know, I could show you a naked picture of your soulmate, but that would be violating their privacy. That's why I draw them with clothes. The thing is, the vision I get is how they look right at this moment. So if you haven't met them yet, they may look a little different when you do meet them. Just be aware of that. He's got kind of a sensuous butt, I think, your soulmate. He's got quite large feet. I don't know if it's true what they say about a man's feet, but he does have very large feet. And he has on a t-shirt that says badass. And his name is Verdon Rickenquash. Verdon Rickenquash is his name. Here he is, and this is Strawberry's soulmate. Okay, I put that with an arrow. Strawberry's soulmate. Verdon Rickenquash. Well, this is his true name. His parents may or may not have given him his true name, okay? This is what the universe wanted him to be named. Diamond, your soulmate. Okay. Is your soulmate a man, a woman, or indeterminate? And whose soulmate was this Gladiola person again? Oh, Cone Man's, right?
Cone Man.
Cone Man's soulmate. All right. Diamond says, well, okay, I'll consult the oracle. Wow, your soulmate has wavy arms and kind of a curvy body. I'm not really sure what gender they are, but I do know that they're sexy AF. With this sweeping hairdo that they have, I really like it. They're kind of sturdy. Like, I ain't taking no shit eyes, you know? They're the kind of eyes that don't take no shit. Kind of like, are you talking to me? I don't think so. Not on my watch. It's got some wild hair, this person. They have some wild hair. I think it's some kind of like contortionist or something. With their string. It made it a yoga pose. In fact, oh my God, they have on a shirt that says, I heart yoga. And their name is Dale Aaron Swinky. Dale Aaron Swinky.
Who's that one for?
This is Diamond Soulmate.
Diamond Soulmate. All right. Well, I've got strawberries Soulmate here. We have Le Hungry Mouth. Hungry for you. You even got French in there to be extra special. Le Hungry Mouth. Like that.
Sexy. I mean, this is a lot of sexiness. A lot of sexiness in a very voluminous sweater. And it's the person who does yoga in a sweater. You know what?
So who else is serious in here? We have.
She's also got some. They has got some butt cheeks too. See. All right, we'll see. Hi, Roman. It's fine that your English is bad. Здравствуй, Vladimir. That was Diamine's Soulmate. Would you like me to draw yours? D. Carat 2. Okay. Is your soulmate a man, a woman, or indeterminate? D. Carat 2. That's what I need to know in order to draw your soulmate.
All right, I see someone named Diamond.
Diamond, yeah, I just drew hers.
Diamine. That's a her? Do we know that?
I don't know for sure that Diamond's a lady, but I think so.
I wasn't sure if Strawberry was male or female or in between, so I just gave them
Well, that's why I asked them what gender they want. So D2 wants a man. Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? You've got yourself, wow. He's in kind of a fancy pose. I wonder what he must be somewhere where you could lie down like this.
So Diamond, you're a lady whose soulmate might be a lady or a man.
Diamond said she doesn't care what the gender of her soulmate is.
Okay, so its soulmate could be anybody. All right.
Uh-oh. I know this always makes me a little suspicious. This guy's got a beard, but no mustache.
Oh, no.
Maybe you're into that, D. Carat 2. He's also got like a very short haircut. It's just starting to grow out a little bit. And right now, he also appears to be shirtless. Maybe he's by the pool or something. But he's got pants on. He's lying down on something. I can't really see what it is in the vision I'm having. But I do know that he's outside because, as is always the case when you're outside, there's a sun in the corner of the picture. And his name, he's got, I guess they're sweatpants on. His name is Gerd Rudger. Gerd Rudger is his name. And here he is. He's lying down, but his name's Gerd Rudger. Well, he may be getting sun, or he may just be lying outside for some other reason. It's not clear in the vision. It could be just he's demonstrating, you know, what you look like when you're lying down. Gerd Rudger, you are whose soulmate again? Hi, Liliana. Would you like me? Oh, D2. D-2's soulmate. Oh, you know what? I forgot also. These are not shoes. These are his feet. Those are his toes. So his pants actually end right here. See? Just to be clear, I didn't want to confuse you. Okay, this is D-2's soulmate. Piao. All right, let's see who is next. Liliana. Rachel's in bed. Liliana, would you like your soulmate? I am going to draw you your soulmate. I can see a vision from all the mystical powers of the universe that I have access to. I know what your soulmate looks like, and I'm going to draw it. Now you just need to tell me, is your soulmate a man, a woman, or indeterminate? Those are your three choices. I just don't understand. Don't be mad at me, no. I'm in Siberia, yeah. Okay, Liliana. You know what? You don't even need to tell me because I can already see your soulmate so clearly. And your soulmate has one of those like butt chins. That's kind of cool. And your soulmate has on a hat. So I don't know what kind of hair your soulmate has. Maybe your soulmate's bald. It's possible. Maybe they just like hats. Regardless, they seem like a dapper individual. I think maybe they've got on like 80s style shoulder pads. Oh, well, I don't know if this necessarily makes them a woman, but they do have boobs, apparently. It could just be big pecs. It's hard to say.
It's 2024. Boobs don't make you a woman, Eric.
Okay, well, they might, though, depending on who you are. I heart pancakes. Your soulmate loves pancakes. Okay? This
If you're
is,
looking for love, go to the Waffle House.
and also, forgot to put them on, but your soulmate does have ears. And your soulmate's name is Flaterian Hawkaboo. Flaterian Hawkaboo is your soulmate's name. So there you go. Now you know. Today we learned. I'm going to need to get more paper from the closet if I'm going to draw any more soulmates, just to let you know.
This is why I split my paper into 8 pieces. So you've got diamond soulmate, diamond. This is what did I say? The diamond crafter. You've got someone to be with their like diamond cutting devices, their eyebrows, their loop they're looking through. There you go.
Cindy Prim, I am willing to draw your soulmate, but I'm just afraid I might break up your marriage because you're going to see your true soulmate and you're going to realize you married the wrong person. That's what I'm afraid of. I could draw, maybe you did marry the right person and I draw the same person that you married, but if I draw somebody else, that means you married the wrong person. So just be warned about that, you know. I can't even count the number of marriages I've ruined by drawing a person's soulmate. But it's somewhere between -1 and 1. Oh, the gackiness. Do you believe in gackiness? All right. Where's my thing of paper? I found it. I did it, everyone. I did it. Hooray. Do you believe in popsicles? I could draw your cat soulmate if you want. I have that power too. I will draw D2's cat soulmate.
I'm trying to go back to find who would be next after Diamond who wants it.
Well, first is Cindy Prim.
Cindy Prim, okay.
Yeah.
Cindy Prim.
Okay, here we go. Cindy Prim's soulmate. Wow. I think Cindy Prim's soulmate might be at a bodybuilding contest right now. Wow. He's so muscly that his pecs almost look like boobs. He's got a tough looking facial expression too, and some bold hair choices. Wow, he's tough looking. He's got on short pants so you can see his rippling leg muscles. Unfortunately, in my vision, I can't see all the way to his feet, so you're not going to get to see his feet. And his name is he's got this light shining on. It's not the sun, so he must be at a bodybuilding contest, I guess. And his name is Brian Barclay. Brian Barclay is Cindy Prim's soulmate. He appears to be a bodybuilder. He's got a full head of hair. He's got a stern look about him. He's got some rippling thighs, some nice pecs. Understandably, he's out there waiting for you, Cindy. Brian Barclay, right now, he's feeling unfulfilled by his life on the bodybuilding circuit because he's waiting for you. Cindy Prim's soulmate. Right now he's saying, ooh, because he's tough. Good morning, William. Now, Strawberry, I believe you have a cat soulmate coming. Okay.
All right, so for Cindy Prim, here you go. I don't know if you're gonna like it, but you've got a posing not cat featuring posing beach ball muscles and some brown kitty hair. There you go. You got an I am not a cat. Here's everybody else's fun drawings. All right, who's next on the list here?
Okay. Here is, because it's Strawberry's cat soulmate. His name is General Meowsings. And he likes naps in the sun, tuna, and standing guard in case there are any mice coming by. There's this little sign here behind him says, no mice allowed. See? So, he's a pretty good cat to have as your soulmate. This Strawberry's soulmate cat.
I've got an idea. I've got to claim this soulmate drawing. I'm going to draw a soulmate, and we can see who in the chat wants to claim it. What do you say?
Okay.
All right.
See who identifies
Yep.
with that soulmate? That's fine. General Meowsings. Naps in the sun, Winston's mom. You've got a dirty mind. Naps, okay? Cats enjoy naps in the sun. You don't need a mutation to be deaf someday. You just need to practice. It's true. Hi, Nobita. How are you? Would you like me to draw a picture of your soulmate? And if so, is your soulmate male, female, or indeterminate? Undetermined. You can decide. Only you can prevent forest fires. Remember that. I'm counting on you to prevent them. I don't care. I love it. I'm on a different land. I am out in space. You're so damn hard to please. Meow, 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 meow. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s bitch. Yeah. I don't care. I love it. It's a good song, It's hard to not like that song.
It makes me think of the Jersey Shore.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a total Jersey Shore. We're walking on the couch with our shoes on.
No, that's much more like New York hipster than New Jersey. New Jersey would be like, yo, fuck it, man. We're going to go do this thing. It'd be like that, That's like snotty punk girl.
Meatballs, come on. We're going to go party.
Nobita? Once more? Once more for what? You want me to draw one more soulmate just for you? You just got to tell me what kind of soulmate it is. Man, woman, or other. Fine. If nobody wants a soulmate, then you know what I'm going to draw? I'm going to draw a landscape. Get out of here, you. I'm going down to the strip club. That's how everybody is in New Jersey. I'm going to draw a beautiful landscape. It's going to have a couple of jagged mountains in the background. Okay? Put a little mountain right there. There's going to be Eric/Bob Ross draws a scene. Got some more shapely mountains. Now we're going to have over here some large trees that are growing. They're so large that you can't even see much of the top of them because they go off of the page. Wow, Ike. All right, I'll jump you right ahead of my landscape, okay? Is your soulmate, Ike, a man, a woman, or other. Thank you very much. You're a wonderful human being who deserves many praises in all the books of all the religious scholars. Now, is it a man, a woman, or other? Let's find out from Ike what kind of soulmate he has. It's a woman. All right. Okay. Wow. I think she's currently, from what I can tell, from my vision I'm having, yeah, it appears she is. I've caught her here in the middle of doing jumping jacks. You know, I was going to include in the title free. Now I'm really glad I didn't. Just kidding. Okay. She's in the X position of the jumping jack right now. So I think you're going to be a little surprised by her hair, but I'm assuming this isn't her hairdo. It's just her hair's flying up because of the jumping jack. She's got big sensual lips. Everybody likes sensual lips on a beautiful lady. She's a leggy, leggy lady. She's got some short pants here. And her shirt says, "My eyes are up there." And she's actually counting out the number of her jumping jack right now. It's number 10. Her name is Carly with an IE with a heart over the I. Carly. Her name is Carly Farley. Okay. With an accent over the A. There she is. Carly Farley is Carly Far. Hey, William, her eyes are up there. And this is Ike Ogiamian's soulmate.
All right, now you know how they have those auctions and you get like a date. It's all classy and people bet thousands of dollars to date some person. This here, this claim your soulmate that I'm about to show, just might be really popular. I'm gonna show someone that all the, some of the guys might be looking for, some of the ladies are definitely looking for it. You guys ready for it? All right. This is claim your soulmate. Just take it in for a while.
Her eyes are up there, D2. Whose soulmate is that?
It's claim your soulmate. Whoever thinks this is for them, it just might be their soulmate.
Let me look with my glasses on.
Yes.
Where did I put my glasses? Oh, old age. Why must I have glasses? Can I see?
Or you could say, it's me.
Which one is it? Oh, this one.
It's this one.
That guy.
Yeah. Claim your soulmate.
Who wants to go out with that guy?
But that guy has an A-Team poster.
He's got a Babes poster.
He has a Babes poster.
He's playing Xbox.
He's playing Xbox. He's naked.
Drinking beer, a soda, and he has X eyes.
He has an X eye. That means he's dead to the world. But look at his skin color. It's the same as an alien. I mean, that might be your soulmate. You never know. You might already have that guy.
He might just be jaundiced.
Could be that. Get this guy an orange.
He's got an old ass TV. I agree.
That's a fucked up.
The TV. Really old TV he has.
Not by accident.
These are trees. Okay.
Oh, no gamers. What are you talking? That's the best kind of a man. All right, draw my soulmate female. Ike Ogiaman.
Ogiamian?
Ogiamian?
It's hard to say.
Okay.
But what is easy to say is that this amazing, amazing landscape of mine is amazing. That's what's easy to say. Because it's so amazing. And what you'll see when you see it is that it even has a hot air balloon. And then it's got a little path here, and then right here there's a house. It's like Thomas Kincaid threw up on this paper. That's how beautiful this beautiful landscape is. And then it's got some farmland over here. Farm. Mountain. Landscape. And, of course, with any picture outside, there must be a sun in the corner. Okay, here it is. This landscape picture, entitled Landscape, is one of my cheaper pictures. I'm willing to let this one go for $800. Okay, 800 USD. You can get this landscape picture. Plus, when you buy this picture, you get the copyright to it. Okay. When you buy it, I'll write copyright and then your name on it. And you can use this landscape for whatever you want. There's only one, Cindy Prem. This is a unique item. It's got its own unique number. Its authentication number, okay? Or it's AN, authentication number. The authentication number for this one is 24G6. That's a 6, that one before the G. Uppercase L, lowercase l, number 1, 4, FOR, capital R. And then the words lowercase in all uppercase. So this is the authentication number right here. Okay? So this is how you know when you get this, it's authentic. Now it has its own authentication number and its own unique barcode pattern. It's uncounterfeitable. And this is, of course, the unique barcode pattern to double authenticate, okay? So you know it's not counterfeit. Plus, it says right here, not counterfeit. So you know for sure this is the real one. It's got 3 different ways of verifying that it's legitimate. The authentication number, the unique barcode, and the not counterfeit embossing is right there. I'll put my initials so you can see that I quality checked it. Quality checked by, that's QCB, Eric Strauss. All right, now it's at least, I just added probably $8,000 to its value. So you buy this for $800, you're probably making $8,000 on it. I mean, $7,200.
With inflation, $9,000.
Yeah. Why does your teacher and mom give you different answers? Well, because they're both wrong. And the bottom line is you made a mistake by not asking me. Wisdom of the universe, I provide for you.
All right, so for Ike OGMN, I drew him a real OG. All right, you've got an OG that's got like gold chains. She's got cool hair. Hopefully, it's the lady for you.
This one?
The one up here, yeah.
She seems like she might be kind of like an aspiring hip hop artist.
Yeah, she's like an aspiring hip hop artist. She's cool enough to keep her dreads in front of her naughty parts.
And she's matched her dread style with her necklace style.
Mm-hmm. She has a gold necklace that's almost the same as a dread, but it's not really a dread.
I think right now she's singing like the national anthem. Mm-hmm. Like, well, a shit ton of vibrato.
Pretty much.
You have a sinus headache. Well, have you tried punching yourself in the face? Or Gregory? I don't know what Gregory. Look, he's in disguise. Who knows what he looks like? I don't know what she looks like. You know, he could look like anyone. Anybody you see in the street, it could be Gregory because he's in disguise. Am I a farmer? Sort of. I do farm some things. A little bit. I mean, I wouldn't call it farming per se. I do have a couple of plants. I have an aloe vera plant out back. And there's a lot of plants that grow around here on their own that I don't have to even plant them myself. Why does it suck so much to be an ENTP? I wish God made me an INTP. Oh, you don't. No, it's even worse being an INTP, Zachy Hanzo. It's even worse. It's just as frustrating, but you've got less SE. ENTP is better than INTP in terms of ease of life. But it's not great. I'm not going to lie to you. Not going to try to fool you, pull your yanking chain or anything. It is not easy being an ENTP unless you're super privileged and entitled. I happen to be super privileged and entitled, so it's not so bad for me. Oh, no. It's not opportunity brought by life. It's random luck. Gianni, what in the world? Wow, you are really, you're laying the celebratory gladness lumber today. I remind you of yourself? Well, I wouldn't doubt that if I knew you, you would remind me of myself too. Here, I'll draw a picture of you and me holding hands.
I went ahead and I fixed up Cone Man's drawing with some color, so he's got some orange. Next time I show it, we can see Cone Man's updated picture.
Well, this is Zachy. This is Eric.
What? Ike's doing a lot of donations today.
Yeah, Ike's killing it. He's big pimpin'. Okay. Hands held. In despair. A study of two ENTPs. There, see? We're holding hands. Where does ENTP rank in comparison to other MBTIs? We're the absolute worst. The worst type is the ENTP. Why? Because they suck so bad. That's why. I don't know, dude. It depends on your life and shit. Sometimes shit sucks, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes when shit sucks, it's not even because it sucks, right? Like, I recently, not that long ago, started taking Wellbutrin, which is an antidepressant. And I'm not taking it now, but I took it for like a month. And I might take it again. But regardless, the point is, I had no good reason to be sad, right? Or no reason to have, what do you call it? Intrusive negative thoughts and stuff. Negative self-talk, whatever. So, but I did anyway. Why? I don't know. Maybe I did too many drugs in my life or something. Or maybe I just wasn't prepared for big life changes or something. Who knows why? But it wasn't because my life's difficult. So, but in some sense, life has always hurt. Either because I sucked or the world sucked. I mean, there's been moments when it didn't, but in general, there's not been long stretches of time where there wasn't at least some suckage to deal with. I think that's true for everybody.
Ignoring the suck versus embracing the suck can be part of it.
Would you like me to email you a picture of this, Ike? Shoot me your email and I'll email you a picture of your soulmate. Can also email you a picture of this landscape as a bonus.
Does Ike want the Cameron Soulmate for Ike as well picture? That can be
That's
included.
sure. If you can take a picture of it and send it to me, I'll send it to him. I'm sure I have your email. Like probably if you've emailed me before, then I have it. You think ISTJ is probably the most adapted to current life? What do you think about that, Cameron? Do you feel well adapted to current life?
No. But, I mean, I'm in a unique situation this moment, with being between relationships and jobs, so no, I'm not really adapted at this moment.
Well, I mean, Cameron does various different jobs, so when he says he's between jobs, it's kind of, well, maybe a little misleading.
It's a little misleading. I've got 10 jobs, and one of my main jobs fucked me over big time.
But between relationships is not misleading. So, for those of you out there still looking for a male soulmate who's extremely competent about regular stuff that people need to be competent about, unlike me, then, Cameron isn't going to stay on the market for long. He's what the women call a choice cut of man beef. Okay, cool. I got you, Ag. It'll have to be after the stream because I can't take a picture with my phone while I'm streaming. But I will do it afterwards. I'll even bring it up in my Gmail so I don't forget it. Jesus Christ. What is going on? Oh, okay. I see. She mad. That's fine. So I met with that lady yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about that lady. She was around in the stream and she's like, I'm that lady. Do you remember me? And I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I met with her. And it was a fine meeting. But, she's an INFP. So it's not like she has more make shit happen than I do. And there's a lot of interest in kind of, well, you know how any people, we like everything to be like making a statue out of mashed potatoes. You just kind of get your hands in it and you mush it around and you see what happens, right? The thing is, I'm not really at that stage of the process, right? What I need is not NE, I need NI. But we no, not Liliana. But we discussed, we had a good conversation and we're gonna meet again on Wednesday. And I said, let's meet again on Wednesday and see if we end up with some kind of actionable plan here, And if we do, then we'll move. We'll see what happens. If we don't, then it's likely that we don't have enough SE between the two of us. Yes, her name was Mary Gold, but the name of the meeting we had, and therefore the name of the video saved when I recorded that meeting, is That Lady. So I'm not wrong. I'm referring to the video, not the woman. She's super sweet. She could not be any nicer. Like, one of the things she wanted to make sure to get across to me was that, like, what I'm saying is very important and it needs to be heard and that I'm a good person and stuff. Which is very sweet and very INFP-ish, And indeed, she did make me feel appreciated with her kind words. And she's wanted to convey to me, like, look, Eric, what you think is the value of this is because of like TI stuff. But this is valuable because of FI stuff. I'm like, all right, well, we'll see what happens. She is a therapist too. She is a therapist, and she's, I'm sure, very good at working with people. Like a lot of INFPs, when I was talking to her, when she feels something that she's trying to express about, her voice starts to get kind of cry sounding. It's kind of the classic INFP voice, half normal, half crying. I don't mean to be like teasing her or talking shit at all. I hope that doesn't come across like that. She's a wonderful lady. I just think it's funny when people are so expressly their type, you know? Because she's kind of a stereotypical INFP. Hanzo. Is it better to be or not to be? Zaki Hanzo. What does Hanzo mean in Japanese? ENTP says I'm smarter. ENFP says I'm nicer. A good ENTP says I'm righter. Okay? Smarter doesn't matter. Righter does. Always nice to see an addict integrating back into society. Wishing you the best. Um, well, I guess you could call me an addict integrating back into society. I did quit drinking alcohol coming up on 11 years ago. But I mean, that's like a decade old news. So I would say I'm fully integrated back into society at this point.
No longer shunned by all.
And of course, I never was not integrated into society because even when I was at the end of my alcohol career as an alcoholic, I had a high bottom, as they say. I never like lost my job or got a DUI or anything like that. I was actually probably more successful in my career when I was drinking than after I quit drinking. INTJ says I am, but I know Terry, you're just trying to be provocative, but unfortunately, people who come in and try to be provocative, I just deal with it as face value, you know, and treat it as though you're not just trying to be provocative. Yeah, INTP says, well, in some ways you are, and in some ways you're not. And then you say, no, INTP, you're just muddying the waters with your more possibilities. The INTJ says, everyone's doing everything wrong, and though I am outraged about it, I will reveal no emotions. That's what the INTJ says. Isn't that thing that the cow goes moo? Yeah. He says, the INTJ says, everyone's doing everything wrong, and though I am outraged, I will show no reaction. Seems like every INTJ I've ever typed, when I said, do you identify with this statement? It's the first time I see them smile. And then you see IQ with a smile. It's like the first time in the whole time I see them smile is when I say, do you identify with this statement? It happens almost every INTJ I have. It's like they feel heard for the first time or something. Yes, you're right. Everyone is doing everything wrong. And it is outrageous. Finally, somebody who gets it. But you know, I get it too because I had this great INTJ debater named Grace, and she did a wonderful job of making sure I stayed on task. Because you know, I could be like, or we could do this thing, and she's like, okay, what's the best thing to do? Say it again. Say it again. I got it down. Okay, I understand it in full. Just fantastic. A dream to work with for me because she wanted to get all of my best ideas and help me distill down to just the best ideas. And she always knew when she didn't understand something yet and would ask until she did specific questions. She was great. She kicked so much ass. It's like we won the tournament that when she was debating, we won with this great argument because the topic was people should have to do. It's basically like people should have to be drafted or go into the Peace Corps or do some kind of national service thing. It was a national service topic. And the way it was phrased included the term nation. So on NEG, we ran a critique, a reification critique saying nations are not agents, they're tools of rhetoric. It was wonderful. She kicked ass with it too. She won all the NEG rounds handily. I think she won all the app rounds too, but nobody had any answer to it. It was a wonderful, wonderful NEG case. Mom, I only find it fair that I tell you that I was kidnapped by a gang of mimes and they pretended to do unspeakable things to you. That's miming SA. So you don't believe there are other planets, D2? You think Earth is the only place in the universe? God, you're so old-fashioned. I don't believe in astrology either. But I do believe in astronomy. I believe in the moon. I believe someday the moon will save us. Come on, everybody, jump on my back and let's ride away to freedom. That's what the moon will say one day. Won't it be wonderful? Yes, it will. She's the one called Sailor Moon. She's the one. Sailor Moon, 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 moon. Let's see what sporting events are on. So today is college football day. It's Saturday. That's the best day of sports is college football day. Although I've been enjoying the baseball playoffs a little bit, unfortunately in the Dodgers Mets series, every game has been a blowout one way or the other. It's not really been very interesting to watch. But I'm hoping for a Yankees-Dodgers World Series. That would be awesome. That's really like the best conceivable World Series, right? You can't do better than Yankees-Dodgers, the two most named teams in the NFL. I think it's fair to say that those are the two most named teams in the NFL. Now, what game would be better to put on? Would it be Miami, Louisville? Maybe. UCLA, Rutgers? Well, I mean, it's a Big 12 game, Big 10 game, and SC's in the Big 10 now, but I don't know. UCLA is not very good, and Rutgers is pretty good. I would expect Rutgers to win that game. Rutgers is okay. Nebraska, Indiana. I would historically have said like Nebraska should win that, but this year I expect Indiana might win it. Auburn, Missouri. Missouri should destroy Auburn. Auburn is falling on hard times, let me tell you. The Auburn Tiger, War Eagle, they have turned the Iron Bowl into their yearly ass kicking. I'm sorry, Auburn, but you're not the program you once were and I thought you were. You're a half-assed, lower-tier SEC team somewhere in the category of Vanderbilt, except Vanderbilt beats Alabama. That's a great college football joke if you're up to date with the season currently. What's my big three? my dick and both of my balls. Obviously. You know, those are my big three. Without those three, I'm nothing. I'm just a neuter, flat crotch walking through the world in a sad shade of gray. That's what it's like when I was on Wellbutrin. I went from just regular normal air to having zero interest in sex at all. Just it being like, and not even being like, oh, I feel like emasculated because I don't feel virile or something. I just felt like, well, now I have no interest in that. Why would I? That seems unnecessary. Unnecessary and a little bit silly. So I'm not taking it anymore. I stopped taking it because it really took out my big three. It turned me into Ken. So, but the thing is, once I realized I don't need to take this Wellbutrin all the time. I just need to take like one pill every once in a while. The bunch of Wellbutrin I took the first month, it either is still lingering in my system or it like knocked something that was out of whack back into whack. I'm not sure. Regardless, now that I'm not actively taking it, I'm once again interested in sex. Only now it's with trees. I've turned into a triosexual. No, not really. I wonder if there are any triosexuals who try to have sex with trees. And I wonder if they have to talk to a lot of trees before they get consent. Hey, tree. Liking this bark of yours. I'm a man tree. Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. I'm still learning to tell you guys apart. No homo, but also no offense. That's what people should say nowadays. Like, no homo, but also no hetero, and no poly, and no offense. Okay. Tree OS, gar, 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 gar. I'm not sure I get it, but I like it anyway. I like the use of gar, 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 gar. I finally know exactly how to spell the way my laugh sounds. Because that's exactly how it sounds when I laugh. Gar, 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 gar. Well, we've harvested pretty much everything. There's nothing left here on this plant, obviously, or this plant, or this plant. I already took out the Northern Lights before. There's just a little bit left over here on this plant. The top bits of it. And then we just got to put it all away in jars and just smoke it for a year. So my attention is going to be turning very shortly to pulling out the remnants of these plants and digging up this spot a bit more and building it up a little bit flatter with more dirt they're going to get to store. But I might also like scoop some stuff from down there. So there's some woods that I could bring up from down there. A couple of logs over there and kind of build up a bed here so that in the spring when I plant again, I'll have better results. If I have a nice bed that's kind of flatter than this and I do soil management, get this horrible clay soil into something that you could actually grow into a little bit. And like I said, put like some logs down there, so then make the ground taller so it's flatter here. Not too far down, just like behind this, right there. I think that's a good idea. I think if I do that, I'll win the prize for good idea, which they give every day at the International Good Idea Foundation. I've won the prize 135 times. First time I won it was for having the good idea of having a Good Idea Foundation that awards a prize every day. What is this? Oh, it's a pine cone. You know, not only pine trees make pine cones. So this might not be a pine cone. It might be a something else cone. I asked this question of Google the other day. Do only pine trees make pine cones? And Google said, hold on a second. You got $150 in super chats? Yes, Google, I did. Now, can you answer my question about pine cones? The answer is no, not only pine trees have pine cones. Other kinds of trees have pine cones too, but they're not called pine cones. Then they're called other kind of cone, whatever the tree is. And it's like, okay, you're making this unnecessarily confusing because all pine cones should be called pine cones regardless of whether they come from pine trees. That's just obvious. Otherwise, we have too many names for them. We don't need that many names for them. So, I hope you have taken away from today's lesson an important truth. Namely, that it doesn't matter what kind of tree a cone comes from, it's fine to call it a pine cone. In fact, I think I'm going to start calling orange cones pine cones as well. Or the ones that they do the road work with. I'm going to call ice cream cones. I'm also going to call them pine cones. Can I get a scoop of coffee on a pine cone? On a pine cone? Yes, one of those right there. You mean a sugar cone? Oh, God. Here we go again with the cone fascists. Listen, I'm using regular words, not your fancy science words, so just shut up. Scallions. It's like if you want your onion thing to sound fancier, you call it scallions. Just like if you want your potatoes to sound fancier, you call them tubers or root vegetables. Like stewed root vegetables with sage reduction. You mean potatoes? You mean a bowl of potatoes? If it's a fancy restaurant, you can't just call your food bowl of potatoes. No, nobody's going to buy a bowl of potatoes at a fancy restaurant. They need to have root vegetables with stewed sage reduction. Hey, Ananova 5. I guess there's a scallion onion field here before the homes were built. Can't get rid of them. I have some plants growing in my gutters as well. I don't know if they're scallions or not. I seriously doubt they're scallions. But they might be rapscallions because I think they're not really welcome to grow in my gutters, but they do anyway. I will go outside and show you my rapscallions. Let's go look. Let's go see. Let's go enjoy the adventure. Because I feel your pain, D2. I also have plants growing in my gutters. Even though I tell them, get out of here, you plants. You're not supposed to grow there. But they don't listen. They're like, why don't you climb up here and clean out the gutter then? I'm like, oh, you got me. You got me again. Here they are. Here are these rapscallions. What are you doing? Growing in my rain gutter. Oh, you're rapscallions. So it is lovely out here, yes. What kind of live stream do I have planned today? Well, I did do drawings of Soulmates, but I'm done with that now. Cameron's getting ready to go. I'm going to see him off. At that point, I'm going to have to, do a little bit of assessing. Assess the day, assess my energy levels, assess what I might do on live stream, what I might do not on live stream. I'm going to need to do some assessment. I'll have to live stream that assessment process, obviously. One doesn't just assess in the dark. But first I got to see Cameron off. He's packing up his stuff. And then once he leaves, I'll have to beat my wife because, I don't like to do that when we have company present. They always look like all appalled and everything. Sometimes they're like, hey, maybe you should stop beating your wife. Like, hey, this is my wife. Okay? I don't need to hear your input about how I deal with my wife. And they go, okay, all right, fair enough. Yes, hilarious domestic violence jokes. They're hilarious because they're not true. I do not actually beat my wife. She wouldn't put up with anything of the sort. She is treated like a precious princess. She deserves to be treated as such, but also she would not put up with being treated otherwise. She seems all like sweet and push-aroundable, but she's not at all. How many persons did you kill? I killed 0 persons. My backyard is plenty big for a backyard. We're on 1 acre, but it's actually a small amount of land for up here. And it only goes down to the bottom of the gully there into the shed there. So it's not all the back over there that you can see that's not developed. That's not necessarily my land. Oh no, we're in Mariposa, California, near Yosemite. And we moved up here from Los Angeles a couple years ago. It's great up here. We're so far back in the woods that there is no DoorDash, no Uber Eats. If we're not on the Wi-Fi, we can't use our phones. There's no bars. Everyone's on septic. There's no sewer. We actually have water tower water from the water company, but all the rest of the county pretty much is of well water. My second name is Strauss. Eric Strauss is my name. That's, in fact, the account that I'm logged in on right now is Eric Strauss. I've been talking with Spanish people. This is my super boring channel called Eric Strauss. Doesn't have anything on it, but this is me. This is me. Oh no, I'm talking to Spanish people. Never mind. I said up at the top that I'm logged in as Eric Strauss. Do I see wildlife? Yeah. I'll tell you what we have up here. This is my Eric Strauss picture, right? And this is my Talking with Spanish People picture. I'm logged in as Eric Strauss, but for some reason it's putting it as Talking with Spanish People. Because I have to log in as Eric Strauss to use YouTube TV. If I want to watch YouTube TV, it won't let me watch it as Talking with Spanish People. So the wildlife I see is, we have turkeys as well, a lot of turkeys. I've not seen any fox. I've seen deer. I've heard plenty of coyotes, but I've not seen them. We've seen a bear. We've seen 2 bears. Bobcats. I've seen tracks in both snow and dust from large mountain lions. On 2 different occasions, I've seen large mountain lion tracks. I haven't seen any actual mountain lions. I have seen actual bobcats, though, including cute little baby ones. Quails. We have a lot of quails. I do see deer. Vultures. We have vultures. I was kind of shocked the first time I saw the vultures. They're big birds, you know. School would be, I guess, half an hour to town would be the closest school. There might be a school. No, I'm not sure there is a school down there. They have to go to town, I guess, to go to school. And that's 30 minutes from my house. But hospital, about 30 minutes from my house. The thing is, the town is not like town. Like, you know, it does have one fast food restaurant. It's Subway. If I want to go to McDonald's, I got to go to Oakhurst, 45 minutes. But there is a hospital in town called John C. Fremont. Everybody says it's terrible. Everybody talks shit about it. So I've never been there, but that's what they say. We don't have any children that are small, so we don't care about school. And I don't mind being isolated because, you know, it saves money not to have DoorDash and Uber Eats, for one thing. We used to get those things a lot when we were in Los Angeles. Now we just cannot get them, so we don't. And we don't go out to eat very much in restaurants because it's far away. And if we do go 30 minutes to town, we have some options in town. Oh, take weed with you, Cameron. Take some of these branches and stuff.
Yeah, cool. I'll figure out something. Grab things.
You can use these jars if you want to put it in a jar and take it.
Yeah, sure.
And so the thing is, what's far from our house is stuff like Costco or Walmart or, you know, those kind of places. Because in town you've got like family-owned supermarket called Pioneer Market that is a fine enough supermarket. It's got all your regular supermarket things in it, but it's not like a fully, like, as full a supermarket as you would get in a city at like Vons or Ralph's or something. And it doesn't have any kind of big boxy things. There's no electronic store. There's no music store in town. There used to be Mojo Music, which occupied part of a different storefront, but that storefront closed down, and now there's no musical instrument store in town. Mostly when we need to get things, we order them from Amazon. That's where I got these jars over here. Hi, DB Cooper. It's so good to see you. We had to buy a new TV. How far we have to travel? We get one in Merced, I think, that's 45 minutes. We get one in Fresno, that's like an hour and a half maybe.
But Amazon will deliver it right to the door.
Yeah. Amazon will deliver things just fine.
Yep.
Even rather big things they'll deliver.
It's hard not to love Amazon.
Dangarees. These are overalls, Aga. What are dangarees?
Maybe he's an Aussie.
That's some kind of crazy foreign talk. They're called overalls.
Yeah, some Aussie, New Zealand, or Fijian stuff over there.
DB Cooper, I hope you invested the money you got wisely when you got away so that it's lasted you to this day. And I'm glad that you still look exactly the same as you did back in the day. Same glasses, same balding hair, same whole 9 yards. I appreciate it. I like it when history doesn't change.
I'm sure it was worth it not talking to anybody ever again you used to know.
I mean, he could talk to me. You just had to keep them in the dark about the fact that he was DB Cooper.
Oh, exactly. He could just have a different name, just be the same guy. Like, hi, I'm Uncle Bob.
Right, he just comes back and be like, hey, Susie, I'm back. It's me, John. John Stevens. Not DB Cooper.
Exactly.
And what do you mean, where did all this extra money come from? It's not extra money. This is what I make at my job.
Wait. I've got a good idea. I went to the casino and I bet some money and then I won it all.
Well, I mean, I think what he do is he just not reveal that he has all that money to his Susie, and he just gradually, introduce it into their lives a little bit at a time. To be like, oh, you got another bonus. Yeah, I did, baby, and we're going out to dinner.
Why do you always have the old style of $100 bills, though?
Well, you need to stop being so observant, Susie.
Let's do that swap meeting again. Let's all buy dollar items out of a $100 bill. Why do we do this? It's just what we do.
I'd like 1 pack of gum, please.
Here's $100. Actually, I'll take 2 packs of gum. Here's $200.
All right, we will do that here, Lamb. I will go to the casino, but here's your problem. I got some bad news for you. I'm gonna win. I'm pretty good at gambling. What does it mean to be good at gambling? I will tell you. It means being good at leaving the casino. When you go up a certain amount, not that much, you'll be like, what? I won $100. I'm leaving. That's being good at gambling. Yeah, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, know when to jog, and know when to saunter. I'm going to saunter away. Would you call this a saunter? A backward saunter? It's like the movie's playing in reverse. Now it's playing forward. Now it's playing in reverse. On a scale of 1 to saunter, how sauntery is that? I'm sorry, Eric. It's more of a meander. I'm really looking for more of a saunter. I'm going to have a cookie. Would you like a cookie? You got to know when to saunter. Know when to saunter. Know when to flaunter. Know when to grunt. Well, I guess I'm going to wrap up this live stream. I'm going to email Ike a picture of his soulmate. And the camera wants to send me a picture of his Ike soulmate.
I emailed it to you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Then I will send that to him as well. And then I guess I'm just going to sort of, it seems like Cameron's about ready to.
I'm soon ready to get out of here, trying to get home before, it's, what is it, Saturday? I guess there's not like routine traffic. But, somebody didn't see the Soulmates. Oh,
I did draw Soulmates, yes.
Here's your review of Soulmates. I'm going to give it to you straight.
Okay. Cameron drew some Soulmates, I drew some as well.
I put mine all on one paper because I know how this goes.
I will show you, yes, Augur.
When you do pictures en masse, you run out of paper. So we had Cone Man's Soulmate here. Let's see if you can see it. It's the cone lady picking up cones in the cone truck. Here we had Le Hungry Mouth, which was Strawberry's soulmate. It's a big mouth. At this point, we didn't know the gender or sex of the person we were going for, so this was just androgynous. Then we had Diamine's soulmate, which is the diamond crafter. All right, there you go. Like lens crafters. And then we move up to, this was Ike Ogiaman's soulmate, if you can see it there. It was like an OG babe with gold chains and cool dreads and stuff. Here we have Cindy Prim's soulmate. I am not a cat. I am actually a furry, sexy man. And finally, you had claim this soulmate. I don't know. Somebody claimed it in advance, but I don't know that they really followed through on that. This is the individual who is the color of an alien with an X for an eye, playing Xbox with soda on the couch. He just pretty much has his skin as his outfit. He's got an 18 poster, a Babes poster, and he has an old TV set like I watched in 1979. All right, there you go. There's my review of soulmate drawing.
I got a number for you, Ike. I was going to say 54, but I'm not sure if that's too high of a number. If 54 is among the possible numbers, it's 54. Now, let's begin with Strawberry Soulmate. This gentleman's name is Verdon Rickenquash. And he's a pretty muscly guy. He's got a shirt on that says badass. Next, we have Gladiola Worthington. This is Cone Man's soulmate. And as you see, she's got a sassy jaunt to her. Sassy jaunt. Next, we have Diamine's soulmate, Dale Erin Swinky. She loves yoga. She's got bendy arms and legs. Or he. It's their gender is indeterminate. Could be a he. Next, we've got D2 soulmate, Gerd Rudger. As you see, he's lying down. He's got his shirt off. He may be getting some sun. He may just be playing dead or demonstrating how to lie down or something. But he is one of those people with a beard but no mustache.
Gerd is a great name, by the way. Anyone wants to name their kid Gerd, go for it. It's good.
Next, we've got Flutterian Hockaboo. I don't remember whose soulmate this is. I think this was that Lillian lady. Flutterian Hockaboo loves pancakes and also is I think these are pecs, not boobs. I'm not sure though.
Women must have pecs. They just must have it all. They've got pecs and boobs.
Underneath their boobs, they have pecs. This is Brian Barclay, and this is Cindy Prim's soulmate. He, as you see, is a bodybuilder. He's at an outdoor bodybuilding contest. He's showing off his muscles, his pecs, his six-pack stomach muscles, and his rippling leg muscles. Next, we've got Strawberry's cat soulmate, General Meowsings, who has a sign that says, "No mice allowed." And then we have a picture of me holding hands with Zachy. There's two stick figures because it's a study. It's art, not. That's why they're stick figures. It's not a regular drawing. It's art. And then we've got this one here. This is a real hottie for Ike Ogiamian. Ike Ogiamian's soulmate is named Carly Parlay. The accent's on the A at the end, okay? Carly Parlay, and it's I-E with a heart over the I. She is doing a jumping jack right there. And she's got a shirt on that says, "My eyes are up there." So if you're looking at, this is her 10th jumping jack, you can see it says right there.
Don't watch me doing jumping jacks in public.
She's got on some jean shorts And it looks like a long sleeve shirt. And then lastly, this is nobody's soulmate, but this is a landscape that I drew today. It features mountains, a hot air balloon, trees, a farm, a house. It costs $800 and it's got multiple authentication metrics involved here, or techniques, or whatever. This is the authentication number, so you know it's authentic. This is a unique barcode, so you know it's authentic. Here I've written that it's not counterfeit, and I've initialed it. This is the quality control buy. That means I'm the one who do quality control. As you see, $800 US. One of the cheapest things you can buy of mine, of all of my artworks. Like some of the ones I did, not last night, but the night before, cost as much as $85 million.
Here's, if you want, here's a whole stack, if you want them.
Oh, yes.
More masterpieces.
See, here's a study of Cameron I did. I don't know how much that one is, but it's a lot. Now, these are the elegant corpses. What I'm looking for, this is Cameron's sea beans and sea beer, which is what some people eat for Christmas. And then we have this lady. There you go, Cameron.
All right. You're welcome to keep any pictures that you.
Yeah, I can't study of Cameron, okay?
All right, cool.
I'm looking for my other pictures that I did.
Let's
Which
see.
are probably on this thing.
Probably on that clipboard. Yep. So I'll take this with me.
I'll give you your clipboard back.
Cool.
This is a picture of the Eiffel Tower. It's very fancy. And this is extra paper.
Perfect.
And this is your picture.
All right.
This is a picture I drew of my mom. Pretty great picture. You can buy this poem for $7,500. It's about how Walt Whitman sucks. Here's a picture I drew, also of Cameron. This one cost $750,000.
Because I know what I'm worth.
Mm-hmm. Here's a picture of Universal Mom. She's saying, "I'm a Universal Mom." And she's pretty cool looking, but not as beautiful as my mom. And here's Tarzan Gruber. He keeps a positive attitude no matter what the circumstances. So there you have it. A lot of, this is about, all combined, I would say this is close to $500 million worth of artwork.
We could really move the economy right now if we let them all out right now. We gotta,
Yeah,
gotta go slow and not change the, the stock market.
I don't want to create a stampede or a riot by just putting these things all on the market at once.
You could name them the iPhone 17. There'd be a run on the market.
And the Apple comes, "Hey, you can't name your artwork iPhone 17.
I just did.
I'm done drawing now, Hero Lamb. It was on mushrooms when I drew the pictures from the other night. The ones I drew this morning, I just drew on regular Eric. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up and sell $500 million worth of art, and I'll be back probably later today, okay? Thanks for being here. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. Ike, I will send you those pictures. Thank you, everyone.
See you, people.
But especially thank you, Ike.